Hello, beautiful black people. I hope that all is well in your world and this day becomes a very, very successful day for you and all of your wonderful, 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 intelligent black loved ones. My beautiful black, intelligent brothers and sisters, know this: when the white boys and the white girls make a statement that an investigation will ensue after some white person have killed, mauled, crippled, assaulted, beat up on a black person, or shot a black person, publicly lynched a black person, did premeditated murder in public of a black person. When a white person say that an investigation will ensue, beware. That is just another phrase, code phrase, for the cover up has begun. And we are going to put forth all of our methods, all of our power to make sure that this white person, this white murderer, this white cop is not punished, etc., etc. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen until white folks get some convictions. Nothing will happen because since the inception of this plantation called America, white folks have opted to formulate positions, techniques, their feelings, their emotions have been based upon their fears of us, of black folks, people that look like me. And still, in June of 2020, white folks are still operating. Their first option, their first conscious option is to fear my black skin. They see my black skin as a weapon. And in their sick minds, these delusionist white folks see me as being armed and dangerous every day of my life. Nothing will change until white folks start operating on their convictions rather than their fears. The scream of names, those that have been killed at the hand of these racist white cops, that scream of names seems endless, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And I have become overwhelmed when I consider all of the names that we do not know, all of the black folks that have been killed at the hands of these racist white cops. And there was no cameras. There were no courageous witnesses that could speak up for the dead murdered black victim. You cannot rely on police reports because white cops, when their lips are moving, when they are writing reports, they are lying, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. They're just like Trump. When they are speaking and their lips are moving, when Trump's lips are moving, when Trump attempts to write something, he's lying. And the white cops all across this plantation, in the 18,000 police forces that exist, those white cops are lying on their reports. All of those folks, black folks, who lost their lives and had no cameras there to capture it, nothing to corroborate police reports that name these black dead victims as a threat to them. Therefore, all of those cases are closed. And those murders, no one will ever be held accountable for the murder of those black folks. When I see the collective mourning that transpires across social media, I watch as people declare that they cannot get out of bed, cannot bear to go to work, cannot function as a human being, is meant to function. This sense of anxiety is something that I have become unsettling accustomed to. The familiar knot in my stomach, the tightness in my chest, but becoming accustomed to something does not mean that it does not take a toll on you, that it does not take a toll on black folks. Systemic racism always takes a toll on all black folks, whether it is to be by the rope, by the bullet, by the taser, by the knee on your neck, or the foot on your head, or by a blood clot caused by the brutal beating that you have taken at the hands of these racist white cops. If you look at the American Psychology Association, look at some of their reports, some of their essays, some of their studies. More than 3 in 4 black adults, people that look like me, are experiencing day-to-day discrimination. And nearly 2 in every 5 black men will say that white cops have unfairly stopped, searched, questioned, physically threatened, or abused them unwarranted, all unwarranted. The color of our skin, in the sick minds of these white racist, delusionless cops, and these white racist, delusionless Americans, white Americans. My black skin is a weapon. Therefore, I am always armed and dangerous. My beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters, living under the perpetual and pervasive threat of racism seems, especially for black men, men that look like me, and black women that look like my sisters, to quite literally reduce lifespan, the stress, the anxiety is shortening our lives, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. It is shortening our lives. Black folks face social and economic challenges that are often deriving from institutional racism in the form of disparities in education, disparities in housing, disparities in food consumption, disparities in medical care, and many other things. But the act of interfacing with prejudice itself has profound psychological implications on black folks, people that look like me, resulting in the sort of trauma that lasts long beyond the incidents themselves, creating post-traumatic slave disorder, PTSD, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And perhaps the most important, according to research that was published by a psychoneuroendocrinology. That's a big word. Psychoneuroendocrinology. Simply perceiving of anticipating discrimination contributes to chronic stress in black folks that can cause an increase in blood pressure problems, coronary artery disease, cognitive impairments, and infant mortality. We are victims. We are victims of systemic racism. It is killing us. It is damaging our health. It is killing us. It is shortening our lives, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Black folks, people that look like me, do not have to directly experience police brutality, to experience the negative health ramifications of its possibility. It is stressful. It is anxiety. It is the anticipation of what those racist, brutal, delusionist white folks will do to us every day of our lives. And that fear is not something that is grounded in paranoia. It has nothing to do with paranoia. President Obama noted in a speech after the death of Alton Sterling and Orlando Castillo, these disparities in treatment at the hands of racist white cops are well documented. It's well documented. Many of us black folks know the statistics that President Obama and others cited. And many of us black folks know them both anecdotally and empirically. They are written into our psyche every time we see a police car loaded with racist white boys, white girls, with guns, badges, and in uniform. When we walk into a store or apply for a job, preparing oneself for the possibility of confronting these racist, delusionist white folks triggers something that slowly chips away at our physical and our emotional well-being. It is negatively affecting our health, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. Systemic racism, institutional racism, police brutality, public lynching, public murders, assaults, mass incarceration, mass criminalization is shortening our lives, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And the result is this. Many folks chose not to watch or share. Remember the video of Alton Sterling lying on the ground, held down, restrained, and the white racist cop pulling out a gun, point blank range, and shooting him 5-6 times, killing him instantly. Or the video of Orlando Castillo as that white cop fired into the vehicle multiple times, killing him as he sit there, bleeding to death, dying. His 4-year-old daughter in the back seat. The videos were there, but the white racist cop walked. He was not found guilty. Ditto for the 2 white racist cops that murdered Alton Sterling. Many activists, many activists, many black activists are suffering from PTSD as a result of the psychological toll of fearing discrimination, fearing retribution, or fearing the simple act of stepping out of our homes is immense and ongoing. The fear of leaving our homes is causing stress and anxieties. It is shortening our lives. It is killing us, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. And many of us black folks that watch the viral videos of Black Death is not an act of apathy. When we watch those viral videos of Black Death at the hands of racist white folks, it is affecting our psyche, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. If you turn off the news, turning off the news is not an act of indifference. And I do that frequently. I turn off the news because I don't want to see, I don't want to hear the negativity, the negative propaganda. I don't want to hear about the public lynching, the public murder in plain sight of black folks. I don't want to hear about the petty theft, the petty looting that a minuscule number of black folks will do. Yet these white racist delusionists will make that the main story. Sometimes when I turn off the TV, when I turn off the news, it is an act of self-preservation to me, my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters. That is the message that I want to convey, to send to all of my beautiful, intelligent black brothers and sisters out there. Right here on this plantation called America, and across the globe, I want to connect with black folks, people that look like me, and share my experiences, my messages, my attempts to educate, my attempts to inspire, my attempts to motivate black folks, people that look like me, to find themselves within themselves, to live a life, a long life that is healthy, both physically and cognitively, and to present to themselves, to the world, to their children, to their community, a presentation, an image that is natural, an image, a presentation that is genuine, an image, a presentation that is authentic and correctly represent who real black folks are. That's what I have on this one. Please go to thethrasherway.libsyn.com, and there you will have access to all that I do. Talk to you again on another one real soon.